listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi my ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fair Focal, praying back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, back to Mboro. Like, a lot has been happening in this country. A lot has been happening. Kuninki, guys, kuningar, you know. But Mboro's business has been burnt down. Sorry. Mboro's church, Owamie, not business, church, has been burnt down, unfortunately. Now, if you guys know, Daipanga man has been out there. You know, they don't call it Bokoto or Dogu. I will never ever get that image of Mboro holding two pangas out of my mind. I will never. If you guys do not watch those videos, just search. Those are videos that I uploaded yesterday. Go watch there. But it is quite violent. It's absolutely wild and crazy. Now, from the story that I hear, it is alleged that it seems like the fighting that Mboro is fighting for is that he has a son. I think it's a spiritual son. I don't know if it's his physical son or not, but I think it's a spiritual son. But let's say son nonetheless, who has a child with someone. And I think the lady and the family, they just do not allow access that boy to his child or children. Now, it got to a point where Mboro decided that, listen, I don't care what you guys want, okay? I don't care whatever. I'm going to go there panga to panga. And he got his bodyguard that has got a gun that looks very much like an AK-47, like them big guns, to go to the school to basically abduct. I mean, that's an abduction in my personal opinion. I'm so sorry. To take the kid. Now, with that, the school obviously was refusing, and that is when he started swinging the blades. Swinger. Actually, it's Blade Man. We should start calling him Blade Man. Now, with that, you know, the community was fighting. There was just a lot that was going on there. When I tell you that, I heard someone's voice that sounded a lot like, you know, Mboro saying, "Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck?" And I'm like, "Hibo, pastor, or prophet, who are you the one saying the fuck and whatnot?" Where is the Bible at that point? Where is the Holy Ghost fire at that point, you know? So, yeah, they ended up actually going to the police station, and I did see another video where there were people that were literally trying to attack him. He was on the other side with the police, so he was like under within their protection, and it was just wild. First of all, it did demonstrate the disrespect that our police in South Africa get, and it also just highlighted the weakness of our police officers, because for me personally, I find that if you're a community and people are able to storm a police station and enter inside, and you lot are there and people are fighting in front of the police, okay, because people should be able to have some sort of respect, because as the police, they're supposed to be law officials, but because of they're so crooked, people don't even fear them or even respect them whatsoever. So it was just embarrassing. Honestly, I've never seen something as such, and I know for a fact that in other countries, high chances are you can never find things like that, because they do respect the police officers, because the police officers also do respect themselves. Now, the community went on to take it upon themselves to burn Mboro's business, church. Let me go ahead and play this video for you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Matata. Now, when I tell you that these people went on after burning to take the scrap metals, they were like, we're not leaving anything here. These bent scraps, he might use them to rebuild. We cannot leave it to chance. Guys, everyone had their own agenda. They burnt everything. Those guys that collect metals for scrap yards and whatever, they went there and collected everything. When I tell you that it was labeled, by the time he comes back, because allegedly he's also arrested, he's going to find absolutely nothing except for black grass over there. You know, there were some people that were still asking, or like, how is it possible that even till now, like, Mboro had not built a church, that he was still churching like under the tents and everything. Let me tell you something about this prophets, right? A lot of them will rather rent or maybe get a tent because that's a cheaper option. Most of them will not build, and the reason why they won't build is because they know it's not gonna last here. They are gonna get to a point where they run out. Obviously, people are gonna catch on, and the moment that you see Surah here, things are no longer, packs his tent and he's gonna get a new place, tent there, and the prayers continue. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that is the reason why most of them don't really build churches. They prefer to rent because they know that at any point they can just pack out and leave. Whereas when you build, you're putting a lifetime investment. And so what happens when now they find out actually really you're a crook, you can't prophesy, you can't see jack, then how are you going to move with your building? You know, so then you've wasted your money. So that's why a lot of them, no matter how many years they've been there, no matter how much money they can have, they'll never build. There will always be 10 pastors, or they'll always be renting pastors, because that will serve them, you know. So I'm not saying anything about him, but all I just wanted to tell you guys was that how shame being on no church dear. It's yeah, you know, it really honestly is a lot. I mean, Mboro has been in the news countless times for different reasons, you know, and different things. At this point, if that's your spiritual father, I also question you. What kind of a person are you really? Because you know. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation, and what is your take? You know, the fact that the community went in to burn down his building, not building, child, his church. I mean, you know. I just cannot imagine him coming back and just seeing. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be time for him to pack up there and leave. I have a feeling if he puts another tent, they're gonna burn it down as well. So maybe it's time for him to move on to a new location. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below. I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys my next upload. Mwah. Bye, ninjas.